What is up, my coconut bras, and welcome back. And in this video we are going to be doing some Mira counters. Now I figured with the recent nerf with Twitch and removing 10 of the shock drone hits, this might be a good time in order to bring back some lines of sight that are going to be really sneaky on how to take out some Mira windows, when maybe you won't necessarily be able to rely on Twitch. By doing this will always be able to be done with any operator as long as you have a gun that can shoot a little bit of a distance. Now this first spot is pretty cool. This Mira spot in garage is really common to overlook. It's going to be taking place in the little side room that's in between cafeteria and garage. Now most of the times the one thing that you're going to have to think about is there will be a rotate hole into the lounge cafeteria area. But when you just melee out underneath of the circle desk, you'll actually be able to get a line of sight that goes all the way, and this is a great place to go for a wall bang too. You might even pull off a headshot to the back of the head on whoever's using this Mira spot. Alright, now for our second spot on Consulate, we're going to be going up to the waiting room. And there's a ton of different variations again on these Mira spots, but one of the more commons that I see is going to be reinforced straight in the middle, and then it's going to be overlooking the console office, and then that way anybody holding on the Mira will be able to pre-fire left or right depending on what angle they want to peek at. So in order to take this one out, just pretty much think it's directly on the right hand side of the ceiling fan, right outside of the bathroom. But anyways, you guys will see right here, this is what the murder hole looks like. As you can see, I'm standing pretty much directly on top of the fan, and it's going to be a very easy line of sight to take the Mira window out. Now this third one is just going to be like a 10-15 second clip. I just got to include this one because people do still play Mira on the garage every once in a while. It's not a great option, but as you guys most likely know, this is for anybody that's new. From the piano room, you'll actually be able to destroy the floor and take anything out that's holding the garage door back. This also works with bandits and mutes. Alright, now this one is for the Mira when you are attacking the armory lockers. If you're not able to take it out with a Twitch drone, the easiest way to remember it is it's just right in between the hatch and above the doorway. From here, this is another great place to just go ham, go for the wall bang, especially if you're playing with Buck. And keep in mind that this same flooring is going to be able to be taken out when they place a Mira on top of the main wall attacking from west balcony. This entire floor is destructible and you will be able to take them out very easily regardless of where they place the Mira. This is also going to be a great way to take out any bandits and mutes, so definitely keep this one in mind. Alright you guys, so this next Mira is going to be taking place inside of the security room, and this is a great one when people are watching south balcony. If you haven't tried this Mira spot yet, I highly suggest it. Not only are you going to be able to check the south balcony, but you also have a crazy line of sight that goes all the way down the hallway. This is just kind of a typical standard setup right here. Of course, there's tons of different variations, just like all Mira spots. But the best way to counter it if you don't have a Twitch drone is you can take note of right inside in between the fan and the hatch. You can actually destroy this from the downstairs and you will be able to look straight up, and if you don't get the wall bang on the person, you can throw nades up, or you can just simply shoot it, and then it'll just make it that much safer for if you choose to attack it via the main hallway. Alright, now moving on over to Clubhouse. This Mira is going to be taking place in the storage room when you're defending in the bar area. Now, I was going to include a couple from downstairs, but I just felt like it was a little bit too self-explanatory. Like, pretty much everybody knows the kitchen and hallway is completely destructible. So if you have a Mira that's downstairs, all you got to do is destroy right above it, and it's not that difficult to figure out. But with this one here, I felt like a lot of people didn't necessarily know that the entire cash room area is destructible also. So from right here, you can actually do something pretty cool. You're going to have to drone, obviously, clear for roamers, take out the cash room, and from there, you can actually make a breach. You could drop down, go for a surprise angle, and shoot inside of the Mira. Alright, now moving on over to Chalet, I got one main one. Now this setup is taking care of when you're defending the wine cellar and garage, and it's generally overlooking the garage doors. Now, from right here, just like if you wanted to take out a bandit or a mute, you'd shoot a little bit further forward, and that would take care of anything that's on the garage or anybody juggling. If you just back up from there 10 feet, you'll be able to take out any Mira or anybody that's playing along this wall inside of the wine cellar, and then you can even get them from the 3rd floor if you look down enough. Alright, now moving on to Cafe Dostoevsky. Gotta include this one. This is gonna be the main mirror that takes place when you're defending train room. Now this setup just can be so irritating, especially if they do a line through the wall right here, because you can see that as I take steps down the stairs, I actually wouldn't be able to see the person playing on the mirror, whereas they would actually be able to see my feet still. If you are a fuse main, then this is probably my favorite place to fuse if you're playing train room. There's 3 different little lines of sight. You can go for a little wall bang directly above in the corner, but if not, you can always just shoot out the mirror, and then from there, usually I'll run vault over the balcony right next to where the bomb spawns on the 3rd floor. And when you do this fast enough, especially if you're playing with like a 3-speed, a lot of times you'll be able to catch them in rotation because they're rotating out after their mirror gets shot out, and a lot of times you'll be able to pick off the headshot right on them. Alrighty, now moving on over to our next ranked map, we're going to be on Skyscraper. Now when they have a Mira placed like this looking at main stairs from the tea room, this can be really annoying, especially if you're stuck in the drum room. So what we're going to do is rotate down, and keep in mind that this brown beam that goes across the ceiling right next to the main stairs is actually pretty much flush with the wall. So depending on which side, left, middle, right, they have the Mira, then that's all you're gonna have to do. You can sometimes get a wall bang, or you can at least take out the Mira, or bandit, or mute, whatever may be stopping you. Now this next one's gonna be the same idea, but this is when they have a Mira inside of the geisha room. Now all we're gonna be doing is going back down by the main stairs and walking into the door entrance to the kitchen. Now from here, right above the doorway, you'll actually be able to get a really nice line of sight on anybody standing on this wall. And you guys actually saw right there, my shotgun actually took out the Mira for me, so didn't even really have to aim for that one. Of course, when you're approaching on the main stairs, you can always go for the wall bang through the soft walls if they never reinforced it. If not, this is going to make it a little bit easier for when you approach it. Alright, so what you're going to see here on Coastline is a good mirror setup when defending the kitchen. Now, kitchen isn't necessarily the best place to be defending, but when you are, this mirror spot can tremendously help. You're going to have a rotate hole that's going to rotate left into cover behind the little shelving unit, but from the top, keep in mind, if you're attacking, you don't have twitch, then you'll be able to just go right above it, shoot it out, and then from there you can even jump out on top of the balcony and make approaching it from the main entrance much easier. Alright, now moving on, this is when you are forced to drop down into the bathroom or just push towards the penthouse, and they're playing a Mira inside a theater with a soft wall. Generally that one will be placed while crouching so that they can just stand up, shoot, and pre-fire all around it. Now, the reason I really wanted to include this one is so many people don't realize that the entire main lobby ceiling is destructible. You can completely wipe out most of penthouse and the theater room, which is probably the #1 picked spot to defend on Coastline. So if you have a buck, you can do some massive damage. I highly suggest going upstairs and kind of looking at where the common places are where they hold. Generally on the corner of the couch looking at the doorway, I pretty much will always go over there, and Buck is one of my favorite operators to play on Coastline just because so many people forget that the ceiling is destructible. Even this brown section right here is 100% destructible, so really sick to check out. Now I definitely want to take the time to apologize to you guys. I know the uploads have been a little bit slower lately. You guys are so amazing. We just hit 170,000 subs, and I literally just made the 150,000 sub video. I'm gonna be going absolutely ham for you guys, and of course part of the reason that I have been a little bit delayed on my uploads is because I've been working so hard getting the Twitch stream going. I'm looking really forward to be able to play with all of the Coconut Bra family, especially when the next update comes out. I'm really hoping to be able to play some alien zombies, whatever that may be. So if you have not already, be sure to go check out the link down below, and I'm gonna make sure that we have a total blast in custom games, playing matchmaking, whatever we may do. I did do a test stream a couple days ago, and we did some strat roulette and casual, so definitely looking forward to working out the rest of the kinks and getting it going. I won't let you guys down. Cannot wait to get it started. I'll see you guys all very soon in the next video. Peace.